And we are back in the Sumper Pod. This is your boy JJ, and we got Javi right over here. We're coming to you live with a Smackdown review, kind of.
It's kind of more of an emergency podcast, right?
Yeah. A lot of good things happen on Smackdown, so it's like, whoa, you know what I mean? So like, hey, but anyways, go ahead and start it off with.
All right, man. So actually, we're going to start from the most important part because that's what everybody wants to hear about. That's what everybody wants to talk about. That's what we want to talk about. So the Smackdown triple threat match between AJ Styles, Randy Orton, and LA Knight. It was a pretty good match. I don't know if you saw that RKO with Randy and AJ. Beautiful as always. Yep. They did everybody hit their own, everybody got their shit in, whatever. And then down comes the bloodline.
Whoa. After what? LA Knight was bleeding everywhere.
Busted open. I think that was AJ when he did that and then that thing, and it's like, boom. Watch, he's going to be concussed.
He ended up pulling the ref. So after he pulled the ref, then that's whenever the bloodline came out. Which, by the way, they look badass as hell.
Which is your wet dream. To see a savage bloodline again, see a savage Roman Reigns. So even the way they were dressed, it was really cool.
They dope.
In the sports attire, or whatever it is, they look really cool. They look dominant. Yep. It kind of reminds you of how they used to be, and it's like, oh, wait a minute. So you can see Roman's face, like he's pissed. Like he was trying to say, oh yeah, like he doesn't care about The Rock. No, he's actually pissed about it. He's pissed about that whole situation, and I love it. The whole interaction with Paul Heyman also outside with Nick Aldis while they were doing all that stuff, I think that was great camera work, great storytelling. Everything worked.
Nick Aldis starting to piss me off though.
I like Nick Aldis.
Not because of the bloodline stuff. It's just because of the little things.
What do you mean?
Like. We'll get there, and like we'll get to that point.
Shanti, it was terrible.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about that because like we have to.
The worst I've ever seen.
We have to talk about that.
But then once the bloodline established their dominance, all of a sudden they pull Nick Aldis pulls Paul Heyman aside, and he's like, "Hey, while Roman Reigns is celebrating, tell him it's gonna be a fatal 4-way at the Royal Rumble." And I was like, oh shit. And that's when I sent you the message, bro, we have to record today. Like there's no way.
We have to.
Because I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, because it definitely got interesting there because of that. You know what I mean? And it's kind of crazy that happened.
Yeah, I like it.
Go ahead.
No, what I was going to say is this does bring a little bit of a wrinkle into the whole thing. I do have my own theories. What do you think is going to happen out of this fatal 4-way? Because it does change things a little bit. It brings a little bit of uncertainty, which I personally enjoy. I like doing predictions, but I don't want to know everything.
I think LA Knight is taking a pin. LA Knight is going to be there to take the pin. And this is kind of like another way for Roman to get the win, but it kind of makes everybody happy. It makes the LA Knight fans happy. It makes the Randy fans happy. It makes the AJ Styles fans happy because like right now you have like 3 over the top baby faces, you know what I mean? And who knows, maybe they're doing this to have Randy Orton slightly turn to being a tweener or being a heel, you know what I mean?
He is kind of he's naturally a great heel. He's never been like a 100. He's not a white meat babyface. He's not Cody Rhodes or anything like that or John Cena. He's always had kind of an edge to him, and that's why he's cool. That's why I like Randy. That's why Randy's cool.
Yeah.
But the other, and I understand the whole thing with LA Knight because in my opinion, LA Knight looked almost out of place there. Like he was not up to par with the other two.
He doesn't belong.
Yes.
So that's why I think he's going to be the one taking the pin.
Yeah, which could be the case. Now, do you think this may be an opportunity to have LA Knight take the pin, but not by Roman, but by Randy.
I just don't see Roman losing at the Rumble, bro.
Okay, and listen to this, because then you can have that match with The Rock for whatever it is, for the head of the table, for the booth, for the bar, for the chair, for whatever the hell it is. I don't care what it is. For the step stool, for whatever they want to fight for, and then he could go back and win it at SummerSlam or whatever it is. That's fine. Because and then you can have Cody Rhodes finish his story against Randy Orton, which I think a match between Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes is way more interesting than the one with Roman Reigns. Because the one with Roman Reigns, I mean, it's
like
almost
Roman
like
and Cody. You're talking about?
Yeah, I like Randy versus Cody more than Roman versus Cody, because Roman versus Cody happened, and it's like, okay, why are they going to face each other again? Like, it almost seems like there's no reason. Just so Cody could finish his story, why do you deserve to get another shot? Like, that to me makes no sense.
I did love that Paul Heyman said something about Cody Rhodes and his story.
Oh, I forgot.
He said, what story you're going to finish?
Nobody gives a damn about your story. And I was like, damn, that was good. Oh, and then the part where he talked about, he was like, okay, yeah, because CM Punk said that he was the original, he was the OG Paul Heyman guy, and yes, he was. And he was like, welcome back. He kind of broke the fourth wall there, and then he's like, and then I upgraded to being the advocate, and then I upgraded to being the wise man. And then he looks up. The whole thing.
He's just finishing like this.
It's just so good.
Just like that,
guy's gold.
Paul,
that guy's gold. What? Yeah, but it's great because I love the little acknowledgement of CM Punk, because he's probably super happy. I mean, they've always been friends. So hell, without Paul Heyman, there is no CM Punk for all effective purposes, because they were about to get rid of him until Paul Heyman's like, no, wait, this guy can do some stuff. Let me do something with him, and hey, magic happened. So that was amazing. But so you don't think that there's any way that he loses, because this might be the only way to have Roman lose without him looking bad, because in the end of the day, that's
which
usually
is true.
the main
I do
purpose.
agree with that.
That's usually the main purpose of a fatal 4-way or a 3-way, so that somebody can eat the pin and they don't have to lose, and Roman doesn't have to get pinned. It could be LA Knight, it could be AJ Styles, and then you have Randy with his whole thing, because he's going after John Cena's championship record too, which could be important. And then you can have The Rock go against Roman, which has its own
16 or whatever.
Yeah, then you have, because I think he's at 14 if I'm not mistaken. Then you have Roman against The Rock, which you can bring the whole actual real bloodline thing, right, with their family. Then you have Cody Rhodes against Randy Orton, which Randy Orton was Cody Rhodes' mentor when they started. So that makes a lot more sense, and I think even in ring it's going to be better. And in fact, I think that match, as bad as it sounds, but I think that match should even open night 2, and then you close with The Rock and Roman, because I don't care if it's for the World Championship, if it's for the Women's Championship, if it's for the Universal Championship from Puerto Rico, if it's for the 24/7, for the Hardcore Championship, I don't care what it is. That match is going to be the main event. I don't care. So, it's probably the biggest main event ever.
I don't know. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. Like, I really want to say that he's not gonna lose. I don't think he's gonna lose. Would I be surprised if he lost? No, I probably wouldn't be, just because there's so many what is it called? Not circumstances. There's so many obstacles that he literally has to go through, because he has to go through 3 other people just to win.
Yeah, the odds are against him.
So there's a lot
25%, literally just 25% that he's going to win. Or you could do Scott Steiner math. I have 33 to 30%. Have you ever seen that promo, bro?
No.
You should watch it. It's epic.
But realistically, I don't see it happening. I don't see him losing. I think, like I said in the last video, I think they're way too close to that Hulk Hogan record. And I know it may not seem like, to some people, like it's a big deal, but honestly, like, Hulk Hogan brought the stocks down whenever the whole fiasco with Hulk Hogan happened, and racist shit that happened. You know what I mean? So I think they want to slowly but surely get rid of that stuff. So, and that's one big way to do it.
I mean, it could be. Now, I understand what you're saying about Hulk Hogan, and I completely agree with you because I don't like the guy. The guy is proven to be a complete jerk, to say the least. But you can't take away Hulk Hogan from wrestling and what he did. I mean, Hulk Hogan, literally, without Hulk Hogan, there is no WWE because everything would have gone down the drain without him. Vince needed Hulk Hogan as much as Hulk Hogan needed Vince. And he was able to take it to pop outside of wrestling. He was the first guy to act that people knew who he was, and he was a big star. Like The Rocks, all these guys, they all took a page out of Hulk Hogan's playbook. Yeah. Which is great, and then that's when people. Because in fact, to this day, I can guarantee you ask almost anybody off the street, tell me, mention a wrestler. First name's probably going to come up on more than 50% is going to be Hulk Hogan. Nah, Hulk Hogan. In terms of wrestling, John Cena is, I think, known more of a celebrity now than Hulk Hogan. A lot of
people are going to say John Cena.
Nah,
I'm gonna do a poll. We're gonna do a poll.
No, I mean poll with our fans that are wrestling. It's gonna be The Rock and the Hulk Hogan's gonna be last, which it should. But honestly, and especially if some people from older generations, yeah, it's gonna be Hulk Hogan. Like it's so he started everything, as well as even The Rock. But The Rock, honestly, he grew outside of wrestling. Now I think that would be a good way. Like, at least on paper, it would be a good way for Roman to lose a title without having to look weak. Now, if that happens for the head of the table, who wins if it's not for the title?
Roman versus... I don't know. I don't want to think about that.
That was kind of interesting because
like realistically, like, bro, like, it's bound to happen that soon. Sometime this year, probably. I'm saying after he breaks Hulk Hogan's record, I think that's whenever he's gonna lose it. After he officially loses it, it's gonna have to be a big way for him to lose it. He's gonna take a long time off.
Could be.
And then SmackDown is just gonna be what has been whenever Roman doesn't come out. And you know what I mean? It's like an up and down. It's like a roller coaster. Like 1 week.
But I do think they have time to build some more people. And at some point, they have to get ready for Roman Reigns not being there, period. That has to happen at some point. You know, it's like every team of everything has to. I mean, they have to get ready for when John Cena was going to leave, and he could always stay, like, you know, come back every. Every year.
I don't think he's gonna come. I don't think he's gonna be done. I think he'll come back like every so often. I think it will be interesting, like if he left or whatever, and then like he was gone for like I don't know, let's say 3 or 6 months, or maybe even longer. Or whatever, and then out of nowhere, like. But the thing is, like, look, whenever it comes down to like big returns, it fucking sucks because the internet, the little mark at your house with your little Cheeto fingers, with your little P-hub on the side while watching your little wrestling, you are the one that ruins big returns, because yes, CM Punk got a big pop and things like that, but like realistically, like a lot of people knew about it and it was leaked and all that stuff. The Rock thing on Monday, it was leaked that The Rock was possibly going to come out. So like it will, like, they just have to keep it quiet.
Stop,
you know what
that.
I mean? Yeah.
So I would say the CM Punk thing, WWE did a brilliant job of making you think that it wasn't happening with the whole logo at the end. And we forgot that Triple H loves to do that shit because he used to do it in NXT all the time, where the logo pops up and then the most important thing of the whole damn show happens when the copyright thing pops up. Yeah. So, and it's like, and it was there for a while, and it's like, okay, I guess he's not coming in. Everybody's getting up, and it's like, whoa, what the hell?
So, like,
beautiful way to kind of bring you back to kayfabe.
so like my thing about that, like I was saying with the Roman thing, like he could come back. Like, let's say, I don't know, Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso were just getting whooped by the Judgment Day, quote unquote. If the Judgment Day is still together, like let's just say some sort of faction just start whooping on the Usos or something like that, or whooping on Solo, and then his music hits, and then he comes back as a backup and then helps them.
Could be. Actually, I have another idea for the babyface turn, which is what you're probably alluding to.
Kind of. Tweener.
All right,
Let's go with that.
So, and because I kind of had, I don't know if you had mentioned something like that, or we had talked about something like that, but what if, in the end of the day, they do have the match, Rock and Roman, and then for something happens and Rock is kind of injured, right? Because they could always play it off like, oh my God, he hurt his knee or something like that. You know, play Lonzo Ball for a little bit. Then you could have Roman like, okay, I'm sorry, I love you type moment. Take him out, win, and then afterwards they hug, right? You instantly turn Roman Reigns into a babyface. And that actually helps him move into his next stage, which is outside of wrestling, because that is the one thing Roman needs to establish himself as one of the greatest of all time. Whereas the
To be a movie star.
No, I'll do something outside of wrestling that is of significance, okay. that you're, because that's the only thing. Because he's, no matter how good he is, and he's still trapped in that wrestling bubble. It's kind of like Randy Orton. Randy Orton never did anything like that. He stayed in that bubble. John Cena, till the other day, he was in that bubble. So he's everybody, like I said, that's kind of like what Hogan started. Then you had Stone Cold, Rock, John Cena. So now for him to join those other four at the top of the mountain, he needs to do that. And that's what's going to be what defines his legacy, not in terms of wrestling, but in terms of who he is as a celebrity, in my opinion.
I will legit just pay to go and watch the movie in theaters, even if it's like a low budget. I'll be like, let's go.
The Marine Five.
We made it. We made it. Yeah,
the Marine Five.
Saying he's the bad guy.
He's like, you're still here?
He's the bad guy.
No.
Now he'll probably pop up in a Netflix movie or something.
Yeah, something, or a series. I think. I mean, he's clearly acting better. He has somebody in the industry that's kind of powerful that could definitely get him a role or two.
He goes, he's in the next Walking Dead season.
Something like that. Actually, I wouldn't be opposed to
season 25 of Walking Dead.
Last of Us.
Yeah. Oh, that was
season 2. He's a clicker. Cool. It's like, after all this, he's just a clicker. Come on, man. JD McDonough would be a perfect clicker.
Yeah.
Big ass.
Now, I do see, I don't know, maybe they could have, what if it was like a Central Intelligence movie, or like a Let's Ride or whatever movie, that it's like The Rock and Roman Reigns, and they're both the main stars.
No, I don't think it would necessarily be a good idea to have Roman Reigns and The Rock, because The Rock is going to steal the spotlight. We need to put The Rock in smaller roles. I think the only way that it would work is if The Rock is himself as a goofy dude, like spontaneous dude, and then Roman is just very solo. You know what? To be honest with you, I would say the other way around, because I think Roman Reigns needs to show more personality than that. Because he's really good at that, but he needs to show some more range, I think, to make it in Hollywood. Even though, like I said, I mean, the guy has it. He should be able to do it.
Turn this into oh my God, what movie?
Entertainment Tonight, something like
that.
Yeah. But honestly, I don't you think that would be a nice way, and then that would be a perfect way to end the bloodline, but not necessarily to end the bloodline storyline, but you're not ending the bloodline. In fact, you actually opened it to the future now, right? Because everybody's happy. Everybody's happy. You can have Jay and Jimmy hug at the very end, right? Because they just had their match, or they both whooped each other's ass, You could have Solo fighting, I don't know who or whatever. And then, but at the very end, everybody comes in and they're a family once more.
Because like
I know it sounds cheesy or whatever, but I think it would be a really good way for them to kind of end that story on a high note.
I personally don't want to see like I don't want to see the bloodline like be fully destroyed.
But
like
that's the thing; it won't be destroyed. And
no, I know. That's the good thing. But you know what I mean. But like going wrestling world, it's like Shield destroyed, Evolution destroyed. Like you know what I mean. Like it's like everything has to be come to an end. And it's like, bro, like why can't it come to a hey, see you later?
Because it's not the purpose of factions. The purpose of factions is to
but like the
Shield
up. But like the Shield kind of like imploded or whatever, and then they still had a couple reunions here and there.
Well, yeah, they could always do something like that. Because remember, and that's why I said, if you keep it like a family per se, that's fine because they're always going to love each other. They're family. I mean, they're blood. So that story can go goes hand in hand. Yeah, and then you have Rikishi dancing in a thong at the end. Like, why is he here?
Please do.
But anyways, but I think the next few months are going to be really interesting. I did like that little wrinkle they added there with the fatal 4-way, which I think is probably going to be a no DQ match. So everybody and their mother's going to show up. The people from the Royal Rumble are going to jump in the ring again.
Even Jay is going to show up. Cody's going to be like, wah.
Actually, you know whose contract ended yesterday?
Cody Rhodes.
No, Tama Tonga from New Japan. He's the son of Haku, whatever. But he would be another cool guy to have in WWE. He's an amazing wrestler. He looks like an older version of Jimmy to a certain extent. He's like a mix between Jimmy and Jay. Like if you mix
we
both
talked
of them,
about him before.
He's really, really, really good. I would love to see him in WWE or at least in NXT. I mean, that guy. Plus, he can cut a promo. He's one of the few people in Japan that cuts a promo.
Just have him join the bloodline.
Yeah, everybody join the bloodline.
I mean, he looks Samoan. Like, I know he's not Samoan, but like,
technically, they almost consider each other family. They're from the islands.
Close. Yeah, so.
I'm not from the island of relevancy, but I'm from the surrounding areas. What?
Yeah, I'm part-time.
Surrounding islander.
Yeah.
But anyways, so the other interesting return was Karrion Kross with AOP.
Whooping the other heel faction of Street Profits.
Wait, but they didn't know. They didn't know. They still don't know if they were heels or baby.
I was gonna say they don't know that part, bro.
Yeah,
it just seems like they. I don't know, bro. I just have a big problem with this faction. We called it that they will be like, oh yeah, it would be great if they actually got together, and then it's like, fuck. I hate right now being right about that.
Yeah, well, they needed some more stuff. Now, granted, I think they are going to go full babyface now that you have Karrion Kross. The problem is, Karrion Kross and AOP are probably going to beat Lashley and the Profits just to, to establish themselves as a power.
I mean, it would be good for them.
Yeah, and honestly, they did look quite impressive.
The one dude with the more tattoos, I don't know his name. He looked badass.
Akon. Who's the? I think the taller one is Akar, and then Razor's and the Razor's the other guy. Akon and Razor.
Yeah. So Akon, he looked badass. Like that dude was humongous. I'm like, yo.
Yeah. And then Karrion Kross, like he's a big dude in himself, and he looked kind of small next to these. I was like, holy crap, like that was insane. And yet Scarlett, she did her whole thing, which.
She looked bad.
Yeah.
I was just like,
bruh. But exactly. But no, but I'm bruh. God, the worst.
It was a joke.
The worst.
Yo, by the way,
Where'd
Anthony Davis. Bro, because I always keep looking for my elbows.
Sure. Elbows. That's all they call it now. Elbows.
Whatever. Freaking Anthony Davis.
What?
5 rebounds.
Bum.
And the third quarter is about to end in a minute and a half.
No, but anyways, but I do like the new presentation. Hopefully it doesn't end like the other one. So you know what I think his mission is? Earn his Puerto Rican card back.
I think so. At this point, he's trying to earn everything back because, like, even a title opportunity.
Anything. I mean,
The last time that he got
a
a title opportunity, I think it was in NXT, bro.
TNA.
No.
No, it wasn't NXT. It wasn't NXT. But yeah, man. But hey, let's see. Hopefully they do well. Then two quick little things. Tyler Bate and Butch are a tag team again. I approve. We called it a long time ago. Since last year, we've been saying this. Well, since early last year, we've been talking about this. They will make an amazing tag team, and finally, it seems like the Brawling Brutes are no more. So I'm glad. The bad thing is they beat Pretty Deadly, which they're one of our favorite tag teams. But hey, but they can have a good series. I would like to see them feud with each other.
They could.
That'd be a really good feud.
They feuded.
They did it. They did in NXT, right?
In UK, yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's why they were saying about, like, they're doing the UK style or whatever it is, all of them. So the kind of modern UK style or whatever it is. So that was good. Then Michin gets an opportunity, but loses against Io Sky. We knew that was going to happen. And
then you had EST come out in the backstage talking shit to Bailey. For some reason, everybody likes to talk shit to Bailey. And then yeah, they have a match next week.
Doesn't matter because she's winning the Royal Rumble, and we know it.
I think Bailey is, yeah, for real.
She has to win the damn Royal Rumble.
Yeah, she needs it.
Yes.
Now, now, wait, were you gonna mention it? I'll let you.
The Nick Aldis and and Ashante Diodonis section. That was the worst acting ever and the worst camera work ever.
I feel bad. I feel bad for him because he has a cool name. Like, realistically, like, his name is kind of dope. It fits the character.
Bro, he's supposed to be like a mini-me Swerve or something like that, I guess.
Not even that, because Swerve was always hood. So, like...
Which, I wish Swerve was over here. He's doing great things over there.
Yeah, but for now. But, anyways.
Go ahead. No, the one thing I was going to say about the camera shot is at the very end, they were talking, and then they end the conversation, and then the camera's
still looking at him.
And it's like,
well, they did that with Paul Heyman. They did that with Paul Heyman whenever he was
Paul Heyman knows what to do. Well, Paul Heyman knows what to do, and he knows how to act. This Ashante guy, he doesn't know. Like, he's probably nervous. He's like, oh God, like, why are you doing this? And you know what he reminded me a little bit of?
Who?
And it sucks. Ali. He's kind of getting Ali's gimmick. Bro, it was the same exact thing. All I need is an opportunity, an opportunity. Then he's going to get his ass whooped 10 times. Oh, I need an opportunity. Bro, you got 15 opportunities. Stop.
Nah, let's hope not. I feel like he has potential. Like, he has to look for it. He has the mic skills. It's just...
Unfortunately, right now, with the amount of people that are there and the amount of people that are coming in, they're going to have to get rid of a bunch of people because, look, Andrade, supposedly he's about to come in, which Santos should also be worried, too, because Andrade, honestly, is better than Santos. He doesn't have the mic skills of Santos, though. So that's a whole
Santos needs to be, he needs to stay.
Yeah. What I'm saying is
more Spanish people.
But it may, they're just going to take the guy that, what's his name? The one that did that crazy stunt. They're going to move him. Hey, wait, you're not Latino. Joaquin Wild.
Yeah.
That
was crazy.
Was nice.
That was crazy. Yeah.
It looked really cool.
Now, he would just probably be on Raw.
Who, Andrade?
Yeah.
Bro, with Selena. Put them together again, please. I think that would work.
Just put him with Charlotte.
No. Oh, God, no, please, no. No, don't ruin him.
With Charlotte.
She's going to want to outshine him every time. It's like he's right in the middle of the match.
They're married. Like,
it doesn't matter.
Just put them together.
He's like, at least let me get some shine sometime.
Well, you did whenever you went to the high school gym to wrestle.
Hey, he got paid. That's why he went. So, and they let him go from WWE.
And what's his name? Yeah. And what's his name did too? What the fuck is his name? Alberto Del Rio.
Alberto, yeah, but Alberto Rio, yeah,
bro, he was wrestling in a high school gym when there was like 25 cats in front of around the ring. Like that was bad, bro.
Well, even though I mean, it can happen. Remember, that's a small venue, but guess what? He still got paid, no matter what. So
he didn't get paid millions.
No, nobody gets paid millions unless
he probably got paid like $8,000.
I probably still get payday no matter what. I mean, you got to do it. I mean, not everybody's going to turn into a generational star. Talent. And plus the fact he goes to Mexico and he still fills up stadiums. So that's not, he still make money. But he ruined his career. But which is a shame. Which is a shame because I thought he was really good. He could talk. He had the moveset.
What did he do?
Supposedly there was some like domestic stuff going on that apparently he was first the Page stuff, which was just a shit show. Then the stuff with apparently his ex or something like that, and it was just a bad situation. Like, if you want, you can read about it, but it's not good. It's not good, and they were never able to prove that he did it or anything like that. So in the eyes of the law, he's good. Everything was fine, but no matter what, you have that stain on you. No matter what, bro. Like, and who knows? I mean, if the guy was truly completely innocent, that sucks too, because he literally could have probably gone back to WWE or at least had a run in AEW, make spend like 2 or 3 years there, even if he was miserable, but get paid. But no, I mean, that sucks. That really does suck.
You fucked up.
Yep.
You fucked up.
By the way, talking about people that were fired, Dolph Ziggler, did you see him? He was in New Japan. He went to Wrestle Kingdom, their big event.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's the Nick Nemeth, the wanted man or something like that. I don't know. Hey, but it may be good. He's a good wrestler. Oh, and he's gonna fight Rey Gonzalez. That's his first match back.
They're about to have like a 15-star match
in Tokyo. But anyways, all right, bro. So I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Just remember to like, subscribe. Peace.